Good night, guys. Wow, it has been a long weekend so far for me. But I'm giving thanks. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Good night, Posha Nation. It's your girl, Posha Malcolm. Sorry for the late start. As I said, it has been a long weekend. If it's your first time, welcome to a place where your story matters, your joy is complete, and your presence is a blessing. If you're returning, you already know I love and appreciate you. Welcome, one and all, to another cozy and vibrant edition of our Saturday Night Live. Get comfy, grab a warm drink, and let's connect tonight. This is refreshing. We have orange peel in it and all sort of goodies. Cinnamon stick. Yes, it tastes really good. You should give it a try. Okay? Yes. And we are here another night. Hi, Cece. Welcome. I'm happy you have joined. It's a pleasure seeing you. And tell me, how was your birthday? How was it for you? Yes. I know you had reached out and said, birthday was good that day. And I hope it continues to be. Because when you celebrate your birthday, it's a 1 month celebration. 1 month you get to celebrate your birthday. But some people take 1 year. So they'll always be having birthday celebration. All right. So Cece say it was the best day. Oh my goodness. I bought the pubs a stroller. Oh, that's what I saw. Okay. All right. That's nice. So no, no, they'll be moving around. I watched the movie The Upside. I wanted to tell you guys about it. I tell you, it's so motivating. And I saw the so the story behind it is this guy who was on parole looking for a job. He wasn't interested because nobody would hire someone who, gone to prison and come out and all of that. So people think, right? Just a little stereotyping. And because he was in, not so uptown as how we know uptown. So his parole officer said, you need to get this document signed by all the persons that you have gone to say that you came looking for a job. So reluctantly, he took it and he went and he just wanted his signature just to get the parole officer off his back. And then guess what? He came across, he went for this janitor job. So on the list that the parole gave him was different jobs that he has to go and get the signature. Once he go interview, get the signature and bring it back to her. So he went for a janitor job at this rich people place. Now, when he went in, he see a lot of, decent looking, three-piece suit dressed men and women sitting waiting for their interview for the job. And he relaxed and was there. Then he started to get anxious because he needed to pick up his son. So he just burst in the room and said, look here, I need to go and pick up my son, so all I want is this signature. But guess what kind of interview it was? For a man to assist him who was I don't remember. I'm not gonna call the word name because I'm gonna get in trouble right now. But basically, he cannot move his limbs. He cannot move his body by himself. Only his head and one other organ, which I'm not gonna mention online. And it happened that all the person that they his past assistant who stopped working with him. Okay, you got it. All the so this lady, when his wife passed, so he had a secretary that came to help him. Now his secretary, going through the list, interviewing the persons, and the man was just listening. But all the people who came, he wasn't interested in until the black man came in and his whole behavior and stuff, and said, "Look here, I just need a signature. I want to go," and all that. You know that the man said he wanted him. He wanted him. And let me tell you, what a journey it was with the two of them. They became good friends. Both of them needed each other. The guy, he was in a world where nothing was going right for him. Nothing at all was going right for him. And the man was in a place where he really gave up on life. The man that was crippled, he gave up, or had that disability. He gave up on life. And both of them were able to bridge each other world and bring back hope to their lives. And I tell you, it was a beautiful story. It happened, I watched it because I needed to bring back the CD where I got it. I got it actually at the library. And I said to myself, I've been working hard because I've been really pushing my channel so I can get monetized. And soon I will have good news. I'm not jumping the gun as yet, but soon I'll have good news where that is concerned. But I was at a place where I was really tired. I was overwhelmed. I was feeling stress. Hi, RJ, welcome. I was telling the story about the two men in the movie, The Upside, to CC, and those watching. Yes, we have person watching. Remember to give a thumbs up to let me know you're here. All right. So I was at that place, and it was actually Friday. So all week, let me tell you, I've been so frustrated because my computer is so slow. It's like I am moving like at 120 and my computer is moving at 50. And it's like I'm so frustrated because what I want to do, I can't do. And then something very bad happened to me, last night, while I was trying to download some stuff from my GoPro, right? And I'm telling you, I've been so frustrated. But that day, yes, it's really motivating, really, 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 really motivated. And so, guess what? I did something that I never usually do. I sat in the couch while my husband was getting ready to go to work through the door. I turned on that TV. I remember the DVD player that I got for $8 at the thrift store. Yes, man, I turned it on and I put in that DVD and I just sat down and I just relaxed. I never do that. I'm always around my computer trying to get work done. Or I'm, doing something else that needs to be done. And let me tell you, RJ say, what movie is it called? The Upside. That's the name of it. I was actually looking for it on my phone, but I'm not finding it. But it's because I took a picture of it. It's called The Upside. Really nice. Really, really nice. No, I'm not seeing it. I think I probably have deleted it. I'm not seeing it. But it's really motivating about a black man and a white, well, well, white man and a black man, how we know, how persons know it, right? And both of them were at, one was poor and one was rich. I looked it up on Google, right? And one was rich, but both of them were at a place, the lowest place in their life, and both of them were able to bridge that gap and able to help each other, right? And let me tell you, it has really helped me to motivate me. So that particular morning, yesterday, I needed to bring it back, but I said, I'm at a place where I'm always praying, worshiping, then get myself together for work and get myself around the computer and do my work. But that morning, and Cece say, hey, when you get a chance, could you drop the link for those products again? Oh, sure. I'm going to do that. So I sat in the couch and I turned it on. And they have the little trailers before, and I watched them. But then I started to watch that movie. And let me tell you, you wonder how it's going to go. And when I watched, those two men and how they affected each other, it was like, to me, that's what humanity is to be, where two people see each other. The guy outright said, I don't see you as what you think you see you as, or what the world sees you as. You're just another guy, right? So both of them saw each other as just two men having their struggles and all of that. And I was really motivated. It lifted my spirit. I laugh. And yes, I cry, probably a ball. I don't remember. But it lifted my spirit. And I was able to get some stuff done that I was like really putting off. Like, no, man, I need to get this done. And sometimes we have to take a different step in getting to where we want to go, right? Oh, I dropped the link, CC, and guess what? We're having sale for Mother's Day Love Edition. So this is the best time to get the product if you want it. Everything on the site is on sale. So you're really getting a good discount because usually would do half of that discount. But we're going all out for mothers this time. All right. Yes, next week is Mother's Day, the 11th. So I need to do something special for mothers. All right. So my mind started to think along that line, and sometimes we have to step out of the norm and do something that is not normal so that you can get a different result. Because I'm always getting myself and going around the computer in the morning after my morning routine and start working, and then I get overwhelmed and all that. But you see, when I started to watch the movie and I start to laugh and I start to have emotions and stuff like that, I felt so pumped up, so good. I felt motivated and encouraged. And because of that, I was able to get through the day without any feeling overwhelmed or anxious or anything like that. So sometimes you have to do, something different. Do you know that, I don't know if it happens everywhere in China, but there's a particular police force that in the mornings they would come together and they would just laugh. Sporadically, they just laugh for nothing at all. They just laugh. Just that they do for a while, and then they get on their way. They start working. It gives them that boost in their spirit, in their emotions, in their minds. Thank you. I ordered the kit. Wonderful. I'm watching a movie too. All right. You can tell us about it, RJ. Thank you so much, CC. I appreciate and Andel appreciate that. Yes, really appreciate it. All right. Yes, I'm happy that you get the discount as well. And when we had spoken about it last week, Saturday night, we didn't have the discount. So I'm happy that you didn't purchase it at that time because now you got the discount. And I promised you a little gift. All right. So I'll put the little gift in the package. I got a deal. Yes, yes, it is. It is. I tell you, if you're anyone else is watching, now is the time to get your ID 64 product because we're having a good sale for Mother's Day. All right. So to all the April birthdays, celebrants, including Bobby 2, CC 1234, and one and only Venus at God Bless 2649. May your days be filled with joy, peace, and purpose. Let's cherish every moment we live. Life is precious. All right. So big up. Remember, you have 1 month to celebrate. Did you know YouTube was born on February the 14th, 2005, Valentine's Day? You imagine that? And guess what? The very first video, me at the zoo. That's the name of the video, me at the zoo. Yes, was uploaded on April the 23rd, 2005 by co-founder Jord Karim. Hope I pronounced the name properly. And yes, that would have taken us to the same week. Last week. It would have taken us into last week. So YouTube celebrated their birthday last week, the 23rd of April. Yes, and they do have something to celebrate their with their members, but they're a US based company, so they're actually offering some form of perks to the US YouTubers. If you're in the US, check it out. You may be a part of that. We have come a long way since, right? And I'm so glad to be part of this amazing community because it has helped us to share our creativity. It has helped us to connect with persons that we would never even dream of meeting. I never dreamt that I would meet people all over the world. And that's what, I'm experiencing, and make new friends. Yes, you're all family to me. Yes, you make new friends, new family, new connection. You get to showcase your world. People can share in your world. So we have RJ saying, I'm watching up. Okay, CC saying, I got a deal. Oh, sorry, I think I'm going back. All right. And CC says, and make new friends. RJ says, that's the beauty of YouTube. YouTube is like a university. Anything you want to know, just type in on YouTube, and there's usually someone. I remember when we went to the Riverwood Conservancy, and they have what's the name of that tree? It's a male tree, ginkgo biloba. I knew about ginkgo biloba because I used to take the tablet. It helps with your mind, with your brain, especially RJ. If you're studying, it's a good supplement to take. And we have CC saying, I'm molding now for a lady in Australia. It's so amazing. Wow. I'm going to look up the word molding. I don't think I know it. I'm just going to look it up, what it means, mowing. M-O-D, molding. Oh, it has to do with colors. What does molding means? To modify from its original state in order to change its appearance or function. Okay, I don't know if I'm understanding it. Okay. I don't know if I get the molding correct, right? I don't know. But you're doing something for her all the way in Australia. All the way in Australia. You can imagine? Moderate. Oh my gosh. So Cece is saying that or Bobby too is saying that she's on someone's channel moderating for them. How amazing. Wow. That's so cool. Nervous Rider. Okay, let me check out Nervous Rider. Nervous Rider. Okay, I'm gonna check her out. Awesome. Yes. So I'm gonna check her out. I can put the link there too, if that's okay. Yeah. You know, we meet persons. Okay, we have one and only Venus. Yes, good night, Auntie Portia. All right, so that's my nephew Jay. All right, I don't know if his mom is there. That's one and only Venus, but I hope she is. All right, I'm not finding. Let me go here. Welcome, Jay. Jay is in the house. Woo, 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 woo. All right. My sister said Jay is my biggest fan. He always reminds my sister about Saturday Night Live. All right. All right. All right. Let's see. I'm looking. Oh, Nervous Rider. Oh, I think this is it. Oh, no, that's not it. Chat. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm not seeing the person. Oh, Nervous Rider. Yes, I think I'm seeing. So I can drop the link in the chat. All right. Yes, I think it's all about horses. I love horse. All right, so I'll drop the link in the chat. Showcase down to earth. Okay, great. All right. Thanks for sharing that with us. Cece, really it's brutal. Okay, so here we have in the chat Nervous Rider. This is a link, I think. Oh my gosh. Yes, from Australia. Yes, I see that. All right, so that's the link. We can check the person out. All right, so we have in the chat RJ saying awesome. RJ say one and only Venus. CC said I got to see kangaroos fighting. Let me tell you, them brutal. Oh yes, really was it brutal? They are brutal. Trust me. Whether you're a man, a woman, a child, whatever, they are going to give it to you. So stay out of there. I've seen it. And Trust me, one man I've seen how he handled the kangaroo, and the kangaroo was just looking at him like, huh? I don't believe you. You do me that, because he actually hold him because he was going to beat him up, and he held on to him. And he was shocked. The kangaroo was so shocked. Cece says, not really. It was kind of cute. Oh, trust me, always brutal. I've seen them fight. Not a nice. I stay away from kangaroos. One and only Venus said, good night, sis. Good night, everyone. Good night. All right, so that's one and only Venus there. Then we have peace, love, sunshine in the house. Good evening, Posha. Sorry I'm late. It's okay because I was late too. We started at 8:30. Today was very eventful. And so I started late. I actually got home late as well. All right. So we have CC saying, GTSY sunshine. Good. I'm not sure how to. I'm not good at those things, guys. So GTSY sunshine. CC, that's it. And RJ says, CC, that's nice. I have to go to Australia. All right. And peace, love, sunshine say hi, CC. So you see, CC, because you have watched moderate at that person's channel, you could share that with us. And now RJ wants to actually go and experience seeing them in action and all of that. Yes. And RJ says, I want to meet the people, especially the Aboriginal people. Also, Finding Nemo is set in Australia. Okay. I never know that. Okay, so I tell you, we have a historian in our midst. And Peace, Love, Sunshine says, I hope you had a good day, even though it was busy. It was amazing. I'm going to tell you about it later on. We went to church and then we went somewhere, 2 places after. And I know Cece is going to love it, right? And I should be having some videos out, and I know that it's going to warm her heart. Cece say, I would love to as well. Yes, I would love for both of you to experience something. Okay, for 3 days, I'm a part of this praying group, but it's only for the first 3 days of the month, of the new month, that we do it. And for this time in May, it's about envisioning. What is it that you want to do? Envision it like you actually do it. Start. And the funniest thing about it, last night I was up and I was listening. Sometimes you go on your phone, if you go to YouTube, shorts will just pop up at you. And I turn on YouTube and I saw a shorts. Just actually, Peace, Love, Sunshine. I wanted to go into your channel so I can, help you with building up the watch time, right? So when I went into YouTube, this person came on and this gentleman was talking, and the person asked him 3 questions, and behind each other he answered them. And the last thing was that you need to envision, you need to think about what it is that you want to do and actually see yourself doing it. And this morning, the person who was leading out in the prayer session, she actually said that as well. And I realized that what I've been envisioning is stress and anxiety and feeling overwhelmed and all of these things. I'm not envisioning that I am a member of YouTube partner plan, right? Program. I'm not envisioning that I'm going to this place to give, footage of what's there. Oh my goodness, Cece, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I think I don't know how to, I think it's my first time. I don't know how to do these things like that. I wanted to pin you, but I can't pin the message. Okay. All right, great. Thank you so much. I'm not sure how to do that, but thank you again. I really appreciate it. And it's like the if I remember what I was saying, that I've been thinking not where I should be. I'm thinking about my present moment, my present situation, and not thinking about where I want to be. Right? So this week, as we go about, let's try to focus, like how the horse would have the things, to block them, the fun seeing different distractions. They can look straight ahead. Let's vision straight ahead what we want. So if we want to go to Australia, we are going to go to Australia because we are seeing ourselves in Australia amongst the Aboriginal people. We are seeing ourselves at Nervous Rider, riding the horse ourselves. We are envisioning. Yes. So Peace, Love, Sunshine says, too many people focus on the stress and not peace. We do. And the funniest thing about it? We can tell persons that they're not too, but when it comes to us, and that's what I experienced, that when it comes to us, sometimes we fall in the trap and we don't even realize it. So we have to ask for awareness. Help me to be aware, right? Help me to be aware, that awareness. And so, that experience, we have to start practicing it. We have to practice being where we actually want to be, seeing ourselves, right? I remember, do you know that actor, the liar, pants on fire. What's his name again? He's very humorous. He's a serious guy, very conscious guy. But he said that before he started his acting career, he was living in his vehicle. Jim Carrey, yes. Jim Carrey said that he was living in, yes, CC, Peace, Love, Sunshine. Yes, Jim Carrey. He was living in his vehicle. He was at a low. And he took up a checkbook. Yes, RJ, Jim Carrey. And he wrote a check for it. I think it was $10,000. At the time, that was a lot of money. And he wrote a check to himself for that amount or a certain amount, but it was a high figure at the time. And I always remember that because he's living what he wants to do. He wants to get $10,000 or he wants to get this amount. That's what he wants to earn in the future. But right at this moment, he's living in his vehicle. Probably can't even find the next meal. So, we have to not just think about the stress and the this and the that, but have the peace while we're going through the stress, peace of sunshine, and think about where we are. So peace where we want to be, or we are actually there. That's the key. We are actually where we want to be in our peace. So Peace of Sunshine says, I can't remember the entrepreneur, but when he first started, he wrote himself $1 million check. $1 million check. Oh my gosh, guys, take out your pen and take out your paper and just write $1 million to yourself right now. I'm going to get a sheet and I'm going to write $1 million to myself. Can you imagine? I'm writing $1 million to myself. I don't know if you're going to write it, but I'm definitely going to write $1 million to myself. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. So I, Posha Malcolm, receive this $1 million from me and I sign it. Guys, yes, I don't know if you can see it. Well, yes, I, Posha Malcolm, received this $1 million from me. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Peace of Sunshine. I've done it in the past and I'm still broke. You know, you're not broke, you know. You're not broke, you know. Sometimes the $1 million doesn't come as a physical $1 million, but it comes in other areas. I've learned that too. Sometimes it comes in a new skill that you garnered. Sometimes it comes with, as you talk about peace, and everybody have peace and can have peace. But if you can have peace, that comes, that's like $1 million. Because guess what? When you go to your bed, you sleep soundly. You have persons with a literal $1 million money that we call money, and they can't sleep. Some people have to hire a bodyguard, and even so, they still can't sleep. They have to put alarm and all sort of stuff, and they still can't sleep. So, you know, money comes in different ways. So maybe you get that $1 million some other way other than the physical money. Yes. Cece say, love you, sunshine. RJ say, laugh out loud. We need a good laugh. I tell you. Peace, love, sunshine says, I'm not broke. But if you ask the bank account, it will say differently. I feel you. I feel you for sure. I feel you for sure. But you know, we're laughing about it. But I tell you, let us continue to, you know, believe that it is done. Let us continue to see ourselves with the $1 million in the account. That $1 million is in my account. You never know how everything does come together and it really going to that account. Yes, please, everyone that is online, let us get Sunshine to that monetization. She's almost there. She just need a few more watch hours. And please watch her long form video, not her shorts only, but her long form videos that will help her to get to her watch time that she needs. She needs 4,000 hours of watch time. Usually takes a year to get that. So please, let's support Peace of Sunshine in getting that. And another friend of mine, which is Wisdom Sparks Motivation, she also needs some watch time. The long form is what goes towards watch time. So you have that 4,000 watch time. It goes to the long form videos that we watch, goes to that watch time. And then we have the shorts, which are different in a sense. You have to get, I think, 10 million views to be able to use that instead of the 4,000 watch hours. Yes. Just take one video per week, even just one good size long form. If it's an hour you're putting in, just put in the hour on our channel. Somebody else put in another hour. then another person put in another hour, and before time you see that she reached that stage. Because I know how it feels when you have been working, when you have been putting out, but you're almost there but not there yet. It's edgy, it can be nerve-wracking, you know, to say why, you know. But I know she will get there soon. Hopefully, if we all put our some time in, even an hour, please, we know that within a quick succession she can reach that, because she's almost there. Sorry about that, guys. And I had to put that in because it has been on my heart. I've been watching her videos, specifically her video, because I know she just have a few more hours left for the watch time. I've been watching other videos too, but I'm trying to get that. I'm not even at 1,000 hours yet. You're not at, you know what the problem is? I'm going to tell you a secret, but let me go through the messages. I'm going to tell you the secret to that. Peace, love, sunshine, and others who are content creators here. I'm going to tell you what I found out. All right. Can you imagine? All right. So just going through the chat to see where I should start from. So Peace, love, sunshine says, if you don't laugh, we will be crying. If we don't laugh, we will be crying. It's true. Better to cry and build up like those police officers in the mornings when they come together before they start work. Then they start to laugh. Yes, they literally just laugh. It doesn't matter how you laugh, you know, how you do it. They just laugh, and that help build their what do you call it? Build them up. Yes, as Tony Robbins would say, you know, you have to hype it up. You have to, you know, yes, get that hype before him starting presentations. Yes. And we have Cece saying, true story, sunshine. Peace, love, sunshine saying, no, I am a long ways away. Okay, I understand. Peace, love, sunshine says, Cece say Ikes, and Peace, love, sunshine says 10 million in 90 days. And let me tell you, sometimes you see your watch hours reach a certain point, but then when they evaluate it, they drop back. So you have like 4 days, like say today you put out your stuff and you see the watch time. When the real people, not the algorithm and like that, when the real people evaluate it, they may take off some watch time. So sometimes it fluctuates. Peace, love, sunshine says, I'm not even at 1,000 hours yet. CC says, how far are you in? RJ say, I noticed that laughing gets rid of any heaviness. You'll feel lighter. Trust me, it does. That's what happened to me yesterday. I changed how I did my morning routine. And I said, before I start working, because I remember about the police officers, I said, before I start working, I'm going to see if I can laugh. And I think I might do that before working. It may not be watching a movie, but I need to get something to make me have that, you know, happiness, that laughter, that engagement, so that I can be boosted and not feel, oh, I'm going to work now. No. Cece say, sorry about that. Cece says, yes, RJ, for sure. It does. Peace, love, sunshine say, I thought I was a lot closer. I thought so too. I spent so much time on my shorts and they don't count, and I've lost all my live hours from when I started because I privated them. Oh my goodness. Yes. See what I'm saying? Yes, there are things that affects. Short doesn't count. Shorts only get you subscribers. Anytime I put out shorts, you know, like a lot of shorts, And anytime I see my subscribers not moving is because I've not been posting. Like this week, I didn't get to post not one shorts, right? So it does take care of subscribers, but the watch time is a long form videos. So what you can do, peace, love, sunshine, you see those rivers and the bird, when you actually do the live, you can download them and put them as regular videos. And when persons go on that and watch it. But the thing is that when you do live, those who are not monetized, we don't get any watch time from live. Live is for you, our community, to engage and connect with you. So whenever persons come on our live, we are literally engaging you. It doesn't benefit us when we are trying to get monetized. Now, after the live is finished, this is the key. After the live is finished, it is then that we start getting the watch time on that live. So imagine this, if all of you join me on my live, but when we are finished and YouTube release the video because they have checked it and see that everything is okay in the live, and they check it and release it, now you post it as public, what is going to happen? It is then that you start to get the watch time. So imagine all of us already watch it. We're not going to watch it again unless we purposely decide to watch it again to benefit you. So that's what has been happening to a lot of content creators, because Peace Love Sunshine, she does live streaming as well. Persons do a lot of live streaming. Those who are not monetized, it happens that you're not going to get those watch time, and that is why persons take longer to get watch time, even though they have good followings, even though they have good engagement and all of that. It takes time because the live stream doesn't count. Only the long form video count, or 10 million shorts views. So you see how challenging it is. We have to work in a people. We have to work. Those who are looking on, those who don't understand how it works, YouTubers is not easy. And that's why a lot of people do Instagram, because a short form video can take you 1 hour. If it's a routine video that you normally create, it will take you an hour, or it will take you 3 hours to prepare once you do the B-roll. And the B-roll is just a footage, like you just video the stream, and then you apply your voice to it and you put some words to it, right? That could take you 3 hours or 1 hour if it's routine. So it's easier. So you find that persons will do that more than how they will do YouTube. YouTube is when you're committed, like literally committed to this, because it does take a lot out of you. All right. So with that knowledge, peace, love, sunshine, when we are finished with our live videos, ask your community to watch that video, even if they don't watch all of it, but every little make a muckle. Did I get that right? Every little make a muckle, right? So yes, Cece, yes. So I didn't know that you lose your hours after you private them. Yes. So you lose because people are not watching. And also, if you go over 11 hours, I think it's 12 hours. If you reach 12 hours, all those are gone. All those are gone. They don't they don't upload over 11 hours of footage. That's too much for their system. Okay, so Peace, Love, Sunshine says that's also why people get burnt out. Yes, it's no joke. RJ says, peace, love, sunshine, my friend got a burnt out. Yes, people stop doing it. People just, give it and they go to Instagram or TikTok because it's just a 15-minute or a 30-minute video. They have to edit. And they can just use their phone and do something and that's it. But with the long form, it takes longer hours, longer editing. And let me know in the chat, those who don't know how to use CapCut. If you don't know how to use CapCut, I can have a session, or I can, if you prefer a booklet or something like that, I could try and create something for you. Just the basic of how to use CapCut, because that can help with cutting out things that you don't want in the video. And you can also put animation or transitions and stuff like that in your video to make it more, attractive or so. But your key, peace, love, sunshine, is to do more of that relaxing stream video, or the birds feeding, coming and going. Yes, put that in your long form. And you can tell your story still in your long form, right? Than in just the shorts. And you will see the difference. I assure you, within a month, you will see the difference. RJ says, peace, love, sunshine, my friend. Okay, peace, love, sunshine says you can have them unlisted and in a playlist, and the hours will count from your live. Okay, I never understood that. But based on the information that I got was that only the long form matters. They don't count live. Only after the live, then they start to count the watch time from that. So when people view it, because if you go to, I'm going to go there. I'm going to tell it exactly how you look for it. So you go to studio. Oh, I can't share my screen. All right, so you go to studio and you go to studio and you go to analytics. So on the left of your screen, you'll see analytics. And when you go to analytics, it says channel analytics. You go to the top, you're going to see advanced mode on your right. And when you look up, you see the date. I'm seeing April the 5th to May the 2nd, 2025. And it says last 28 days. That button that has the arrow pointing down, you click on it and you will see last 7 days, last 28 days, last 90 days, last 365 days, lifetime, and so forth. You see the last 365 days? Okay, that's not the one that's a part of it. You will see where you're really standing with your watch time. So if you go back to content, which is above analytics, and you take any one of your videos and you click on analytics for that video. Oh, I want to go to the live because I want you to understand. Let me see if there's any comment in the chat. Peace of Sunshine says, it's hard when a lot of the people that come to your live stream ain't interested in the content you create. Okay, so now I understand, especially they join the live, but when it comes to the content, sometimes I used to wonder why people don't watch my videos. I know that they can be long. That's before I started to do relaxing videos. When I used to do a lot of events and a lot of traveling and stuff, I said, the videos are interested, but everybody have their thing, right? So it's something to think about, what people really looking for, and maybe you can put out a poll what people like and see. And also Peace of Sunshine, I'm going to tell you something that you may not be looking at that may be the reason why you're not attracting those persons. CC says they are the worst. I understand. Peace, Love, Sunshine says that's not what I understood from the things I've read and seen. Be gained a lot of hours from doing that. Okay. Okay. Well, I know I've heard it more than once when at the beginning when they had streaming.io, that one. I don't know. I don't think you have that one, but I know that one when it comes to the streaming, that those watch times, especially if it's not in your what you do on your regular long form videos, it may not count. So there's a lot of things that happens and they evaluate you. They evaluate your channel. So sometimes you know that your watch time should be this, but it's not this because they are 4 days behind or sometimes even a week behind. Peace, Love, Sunshine says that watch time counts, your short hours. No, the short hours doesn't count. I'm really sorry. Remember, they say the requirement is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Watch. And that's from the long form. The shorts is a 10,000 views that covers the shorts in 90 days. So the watch time for the shorts doesn't count. There are a lot of YouTubers that are saying a lot of things, but they're just trying to build their channel. They're just trying to grow their channel. I remember I watched a YouTuber saying, "Oh, do this, do this," and when I did it, my thing just dropped. I was, going at a certain momentum, and when I did what they said, it just dropped. So we have to be careful who we listen to. We have to really investigate, not just, what this person tells us. Sometimes we have to read the guidelines as well, and, the different things that YouTube and the YouTube creators are one of the best places to get your information. YouTube creators, they are with YouTube. So Peace, Love, Sunshine says, no, that place you were talking about in the analytics counts your watch time, not just your long video. So you can't use that to figure out what you watch. Or no, I was actually showing about the live that we do. So I want to, because this is something I never knew. So when you go to one of your lives, right? So say the last week live that I did, I'm going to go to analytics, right? And I'm going to go to my right, which I'm going to go to my right looking at the screen. So when you're around your computer, you're looking at it, you're right. So go up to the mode, advanced mode, and you see the date, April the 27th to now, since published. Since it was published, I got 3.5 watch hours, right? And if you click that down button and you click since uploaded, you will see the difference. The difference shows that I got 9.6 hours of watch time when I was actually streaming, right? This video has gotten 46 views since it was streamed. So I got 9 hours and, 9.6. That's how they count it, 9.6 hours from that. That's when I click since uploaded lifetime. But when I go back to since published, it shows that I only got 7. This video has gotten 7 views since it was published, since after it was downloaded, since YouTube released it for people to just watch it as a normal video. I got 7 views and 3.5 watch hours. You see the difference? When you're doing the live, you get more. But usually you will get more. So all those persons watching your video, that watch time doesn't count. Let me know if you're understanding. Okay, I think my chat is getting away. I'm so sorry. All right, let me see if I can go back now. All right, I think I've gone far. All right, not so far up. Let's go down. So when I look, Peace Love Sunshine says that's not what I understood. Okay, so Peace Love Sunshine says that watch time counts your short hours. Peace Love Sunshine said no, that place you were talking about in the okay. Fine, we passed that. So CC says, when I look at my analytics, it shows 50,000 views, and I gave only been doing shorts for 11 months. I have been doing shorts for 11 months. So you get 50,000 views. Wow. Shorts can work for you in terms of getting persons to watch. Peace Love Sunshine says, I'm getting persons to subscribe and stuff like that and watch. It pulls people in then, right? So Peace Love Sunshine says, I don't listen to other YouTubers anymore because they're the ones that led me down the wrong path to begin with. I'm telling you, it's true, because guess what? They're in it and they will do anything to create videos. They'll do anything to create videos, and they'll say anything, but they know some of them take it from other people's video and create it as their own. And they don't do no research on it. They just take it as word. But I am a different person. I research things. I don't take it from just one source. I research and, try to find the right thing, what it is. And sometimes I take my time and go through the agreements or the guidelines and those things that YouTube says, because sometimes there are gems in there, but because it's so long to read, sometimes we can't bother. But I try to bother and find out what's going on in those areas so that I know if I'm doing something wrong. Because let me tell you, I'll tell you about that in a video. I don't want to share it now, but something bad happened to me since I've been doing YouTube. And, you learn from these things. So I've learned to research, not just take a YouTuber is upcoming and want to get watch time, because they do it to get you to do stupid things so that they can get that watch time from you. CC says, that's so bad. We should help our community. I know. Peace, Love, Sunshine says, well, CC, you know what kind of people I've been around? Laugh out loud. And RJ say, be right back, Posha. No problem. We'll wait for you, RJ. CC says, but I really don't want to be monetized. I just love to show my puppies. And you know what I've found out, CC? That a lot of people, like majority of persons who are on YouTube, they just want to be educated or educated, how I pronounce it right. They want to be entertained. I've seen some like sometimes you go to place and you're waiting and you see some stunts and some animals, they're doing some crazy things, and you're like, and you have some just amuse you and you just laugh and just enjoy. That's what YouTube really created for, to entertain, to educate, and to make people have a place that they can come to than the regular, TV channel that we normally grown up used to. Yes, they want you to have like that, where you can come to them for entertainment, for knowledge, for how to do this, how to do that. Yes, they want to be that go-to place. CC say, I sure did, Sunshine, and it's a shame. Yes. So I do understand, CC. We have a lot of persons who are in this community. And when I say community, I mean the YouTube community, to share because it gives them pleasure of doing that. They're not in it to earn from it. I am in it for everything. Sorry. I'm in it because I really love to travel. I love to engage with persons. And yes, I am a business minded person as well. And this is, as I said, my main source of income when that time comes. I'm building up for it to be like that. So that, well, not, I wouldn't say main, but this is my baby. This is what I am doing. I may venture into other things, right? In content creation, because I don't think I'm really coming out of content creation, right? I love what I do. It's the first time in a long time I find so much joy in what I do. So much joy. So yes, I would love to earn because I have things to fulfill. Right? I'm not the type of woman who really sit down on a man to supply all my needs. I've always been independent. Even when I was going to high school, I didn't sit down and wait for my parents. I remember going into Kingston, the town area, and buying bags at a wholesale store and selling them in my community, in my school, selling them as a teenager. I did that. So I'm always trying to help myself, you know. CC say, exactly, Portia, I'm the happiest I have ever been. It does bring joy and happiness. And that's something, that's why I say I can't go back to a 9 to 5 job like that. And guess what? For me, I know I work harder than working a 9 to 5 job, because there's nobody that is telling you that it's time to shut down your computer and go home, right? So it's even harder. It's even harder to have that balance that you're supposed to when you work for somebody, a company or a person, right? But it's more fulfilling than working. And I don't want to, by the grace of God, to go back to a 9 to 5 job where I work for somebody. Yes, I want to work for people giving me, what do you call that? Where a person asks you to do things for them to highlight their business. Yeah, I would love to do that anywhere I go. If I go to an event and there are persons there, I showcase their business. I love doing that. That's a part of me, right? So I love doing those things. So if somebody want to pay me to do that, to promote their business, yes, I will do that. So I understand, CC, about doing it because you love to share, you want to share. All right, RJ, we are back. All right, good. So peace, love, sunshine, we are going to support. And CC says, I started 3 businesses and sold them all. Retirement is Woo! I have to, big up for that. I tell you, that is good. Let me tell you, everybody have their dream and their vision. But the worst thing I can tell you is when you go to the grave side and you go to a cemetery and you look all in there at all the graves. People used to be afraid of graves until my mother, where we used to go to church in the country, you have the grave at the back of the church, down into a little valley. And when we started worshiping there, that's where we have our lunch. We take chairs and we sit down as a family. And my mom, she usually dish out our lunch in different containers, and everybody have their container, and they would eat and all of that and be merry, right? And let me tell you something. It is a shame when you go to the cemetery and you see and you know that some of those persons never lived their dream, never lived their purpose, never achieve what they could achieve. It's not a good thing. So Cece, may rate you to do what you had to do so you could be in retirement and enjoying it. And it's a motivation for us that we can do what we need to do. RJ, I know you're just coming up, but you see that? So we all can do what we have to do. Don't just take it for granted that you're just here on earth. Whatever you set out, peace, love, sunshine, that it can be fulfilled. Right? So thanks for sharing that, Cece. Really encouraging. And yes, RJ, congratulations. CC 1, 2, 3, 4. Bobby, yes, it is really nice and encouraging, to know that you could start and you could do that. In the movie, The Upside, that's what the man, what he did, his business was actually to buy companies that are struggling, turn them around and sell them back. Yes. So there are different ways, there are different things that persons can do. And if somebody is there and listening in, what is it? As the man was trying to help the guy to figure out what kind of business he could do, sometimes we have to think about our passion. What are we passionate about? Right? Because I'm thinking that maybe it's your passion, that you were passionate about these businesses and you started them and you just flipped them. So congratulations. And RJ say thank you. Peace, love, sunshine says that's amazing, CC. Congratulations. I tell her it's a big achievement that you can reach that stage of retirement. Retirement is a next phase, a next journey. It's not the end of life. Persons say, oh, me retire and then life done. That's when they should start living it up. Living it up. Living it up. My dad is 70 years old and he's still working. And the miles that he has to go, sometimes on foot, he's not getting paid enough. His vehicle is sitting in his garage because they're not paying him enough for him to buy gas, service it, put insurance and all those things on it. You understand? Yes, he wants to retire, but he can't retire right now because they won't release him and give him something to take home. He has been working with that company from he was 27, and guess what? He's on contract, so it's a different scenario. It's so many things, that it's like there's so much injustice in this life, especially when you work in corporations, when you work in companies, and sometimes big companies. You ever hear about people taking it for themselves and giving you the crumbs? That's what my father has experienced in that system. So when you can take on retirement, it's a blessing. And a friend of mine just went on retirement. Basically, she sold her business and now she's not, worried about, getting this done and that done. She's just enjoying it. And I'm so happy for her, really happy that she can, get that break, because she has been on her feet for many years. And these are persons who are hardworking people. They don't take their job for granted. My mom passed away in 2019. And me and my father walk to several communities one night so that they can get their service that is employed to do. My father and I will walk under the stars and talk. Never forget. And that is not just one night and that's it. Several nights. He's diligent to his job. Him don't joke. Him take it seriously. And to see that the injustice that he experienced because of people that should care to know that this man has been the longest serving man in the system. People have passed away, but he's still serving, in the system. You should give him a medal. But instead, he's getting a fight. But the funniest thing about it, my father is a source of strength for me. He never give up. He tries not to be downcasted. He tries to look on the brighter side of everything. And he's a patient man. Never see a man so patient. Tell me which other man that I know that is that patient. I don't know no other man. No other man. No other man. If I should tell you the stories that things that my father have experienced, you wonder. Some people would have lost their mind, but him just leave it to God and just, have patience. Because I said time longer than rope. All right, enough of that. Just motivation and encouragement. He's not bitter. And I thank God that he's not bitter. So he continues to work, continue to serve the people. Continue to serve the people. And so I said, big up, Daddy. Big up. I respect you. Yeah. So, Cece, it's always good to celebrate that. Retirement is just another phase of your life. Enjoy every moment of it. Every moment. So, Cece say, thank you. RJ says, I was not scared of the graveyard as a kid. The Duffy can't bother me laugh out loud. I tell you, I know so much Duffy stories. My father used to carry us on the veranda, lights off, and he'd sit down there and tell a Duffy story. And some of them you could have passed for real, like the real experiences that he has experienced with the spirit world. That you're. Let me tell you one of them. Oh my gosh. Like he said that, somebody passed away and one day he was walking across a bridge and when him look, him see this white thing just lying down on the bridge. And when him look at the person, that should be dead. But it's a spirit. We have a good spirit and bad spirit. So spirits do impersonate people. Just like the story, a popular story that is told, which was a truth, that this lady, her son passed away. They came and said to her that her son, who was in the army, he passed away. And she accepted that he's dead because he signed up for the army, went to war, he's dead. So one neighbor said, I can let you see your son. I can let you see your son, And she said, what? My son is dead. No, man, just come over every Tuesday and I'll let you see your son. And when she got over there, who she saw? Her son. Her son. Her son. So every Tuesday now she goes over there to see her son. Lo and behold, a soldier officer came to her and said, her son is not dead. When you look, is her son right there in front of her. She said, it's not Tuesday. Today, I think, say for example, it was a Thursday. The young man came, right? She said, but it's not Tuesday. I always see you Tuesday. I said, Mom, what are you talking about? So she said, so if this is my real son, so who was that I was talking to every Tuesday? Spirit. I hope you're not afraid. I hope you haven't catch afraid. So they do exist. And we have good and we have bad ones. Just like people in this world, we have good people, we have bad people, right? Yes. So Duffy's story. Wow. Rolling Stone and all those things. Yes. So we have CC said exactly. Okay. RJ says, rest in peace um, to all those souls that went through mess and couldn't fulfill their dreams. Yes. May their soul rest in peace. Exactly. RJ says, my goal is to publish a novel I'm working on. Oh my, I will pray about that. A novel, a story. All right. That's really nice, RJ. That's really encouraging. So let's pray for our members with what they are doing. Yes. And RJ says 70 years old, he should be retired. I know, I know. I hope that if he, I don't even know what to say about it. I thought I would have made my father retired, have enough money that he could retire, right? But I believe that even if I had all the money that he would need, just as principle, he would still want to go through and retire from his job as retired. He wouldn't, just be like that. Yeah. He's also a principle person. Yeah, so CC say that's a great goal, RJ. Very good. Yes. And Peace of Sunshine says, I don't think I will ever retire. Well, you'll be probably doing something else, something else, something else. And as I said, retirement is not retire from not doing anything. People retire, they learn a skill, something that they always wanted to do, they do it. It's just a next level of your life. You're on another journey on your path. You know, retirement is beautiful. When I look at it, it's beautiful. You don't have to stress. When you're retired, you do those things that you wanted to do when you're younger that you didn't get to do. To me, that's retirement, doing those things that you want to do. If you feel like resting, you're supposed to can rest. If you feel like going somewhere and stay for a week, you're supposed to can do that because, you have that freedom. So retirement is beautiful. Peace, love, sunshine says, I don't think I will ever retire. All right, I mentioned that. And we're at RJ at CC. It was something I wanted to do since high school. I love telling stories. That's good. I'm trying to give you advice based on what a writer told me. Basically, the advice I would give that stories, it doesn't have to, on the spot, he told me a story. And normally we would think that the story would go this way. But he went into a different dimension in that story. So he brought me to a different element and then bring me back to where I was. Right? I'm trying to remember what he used. I think he used like a person and a cat, but it's taking you to a different place that you wouldn't normally go on a regular, novel, and bringing you to that place and then bringing you back. It was nice. He was telling me that persons who write, you can use that technique. So think out of the box when you're doing your novel. Think, what element of surprise can I give that usually when writing novels is not really done this way, because sometimes people want something different, right? But RJ, yes, that's impressive as well. Impressive. CC, well, I'm excited for you. Piece of Sunshine, that's really cool, RJ. For you, writing is hard. Peace, love, sunshine, I don't think it's hard for you. I think you should be writing a book as well. Can Piece of Sunshine says, can you tell us what the book is about so far? Are you see? All right. I know that you love to write as well. You have that gift. So, RJ, we're here to support you. All right. And I'm going to try to drop some gems in terms of, encouragement for you in writing your book. RJ says, CC and Piece of Sunshine, thank you both. Yes, and Piece of Sunshine says, fiction or non-fiction? Well, what do persons like? I know you're saying to RJ, asking RJ. RJ says, it's fiction, it's a romance. All right. It's a romance novel. Yes. All right. I'm gonna, oh my gosh. There's a novel that it's the only one that I've really read and remember. Because at my school, when I was doing my major exam, that year, they gave us a lot of novels, just how persons write and stuff like